What is up, everybody? Welcome to Cabin Fever 7. Lots of squats, some deadlifting, tons of accessories. You're seeing it all. This video brought to you by Vitalize Supplements, my only sponsor, makers of Thermogenesis, which, while it might be Bulktoberfest, people, in full effect, still using it as my pre-workout. Just cut the dose in half and put it in some water with some Mio, any flavor pre-workout I want, and it's pretty awesome. Doesn't upset my stomachs like other pre-workouts do. I mean, let's be real. Sometimes you take a pre-workout only once, and then you throw the whole jug away because it's totally not worth that feeling when you get to the gym. Real talk. So yeah, enough about that. Let's move on to what you're seeing here: squats. Reworked the training schedule, dropping down to 4 days a week. I was training 6 days a week. VDIP's been going super good, and now just rebuilding it to introduce a different tier structure to where I'm now going to progress one set through the mid to low end T2 through the T1. And this should happen across the next 4 to 6 weeks. And starting that set at 310, so that's what you saw there. Dropped to 245 for 4 max rep sets, knocking all those out for above 10 reps, I think, and really loving the VDIP. And I've written about it on Reddit. I'll link that in the description box below if you want to read more about how it's structured and kind of the way that it works, and have a review from Nikhil Thomas. Shout out for you. He's absolutely killing it. And let's talk about people killing it. All of you. I'm seeing your tags of GZCL, UHF, Jacked and Tan, some Mark Bell stuff in there too, but that's cool. Whatever. Jacked and Tan is like a freaking awesome phrase and it's been around for ages. And, I'm just stoked to see all of that happen. Believe it, some in the Gainer 2 will come. And how am I going to find all of you gainers out there just killing it? Use tags on Instagram, drop me links in the comments box below, because when Some in the Gainer 2 gets made, I'm going to need footage. All I'm saying. So I see you guys, you gals, absolutely murdering the gains. Incredibly inspiring. I want to talk about 2 people right now who this weekend competed at USAPL Raw Nationals. Incredible results here. Alex Lau in the 84 kilo class. I don't know how many classes are there in powerlifting right now. Too many. Let's just have one class. Fuck it, who cares? Anyways, Alex did pretty awesome. I think he got a 60-pound PR, and he did have a small injury which set back training in this training cycle. So to come back from that and still net absolutely just like nothing but net. Kobe'd a big PR in his total at Raw Nationals. And I think if I was looking at the results correctly, which I might not have been, I think he was in the top 20 in the weight class. So there you have it. GZCL helping propel a lifter into the top 20, maybe. Well, even, let's say he's not even top 20. Alex is at USAPL Raw Nationals, and I coached him. And while he was already super strong when he got there, I mean, that's my first lifter that I've coached personally to make it there to that level, 437 Wilks or something. Pretty awesome. Incredibly proud of Alex. He's doing a phenomenal job. But you don't need me to make the method work. Meg Gallagher has been running her own show for a long time here. She is also known as Meg Squats, another incredibly strong lifter. I think she's like a 130-pound lifter or something like that. Somewhere in that range. I think pulled a all-time PR on her deadlift with like 389 or something, high 300s. That's crazy. That's awesome. So there you go. She has been using the principles for a long time. I've had very, very little interaction with her, and she's highly successful with the method, and I'm sure she's figured out a way to change it enough to make her everyday training session just a bit more awesome on average. And that's how you get there, is that being a bit more awesome on average every single training session for a very long and consistent amount of time. And these 2 lifters at USAPL Raw Nationals. Incredibly stoked. I'm sure there are even more people who I'm not aware of who are at Raw Nationals who are using the method. If so, drop links below. I mean, I get hype on all of you guys. So, gonna move away from that and just talk about some movements now. What you had seen here is me doing the high bar beltless squat. Working on developing upper end rep maxes right now, just one all out set, trying to get around 8 to 10 reps and just going to progress that. So I got 10 reps on the money. I'm just going to add a little bit of weight, 5-10 pounds. We'll see how it feels this coming week. 2 T2s, a bunch of T3s. Conditioning and work capacity is incredibly high right now. I feel like I've developed the ability in the last 2 months of training to push myself into a different level of Pumpsville. Like most people, they just kind of get like off the first bus stop into Pumpsville and you look around, you're like, all right, this place is pretty gnarly. There's roving gangs. Seems like there's all kinds of madness going on in the streets. I'm not sure if those are homeless people or corpses, but Pumpsville is a hard fucking town. You got to be hard to be there. Well, VDIP has allowed me to get off on like the second, third, or fourth bus stop. This pump that you're seeing here brought to you by fucking 5 points of Pumpsville, way down deep where it gets gnarly. You gotta fight to get in there because these pumps on VDIP, if you want to build muscle, awesome. Let's just say that. Walking around about 175 right now, and I do gotta say, looking fairly jacked in my own opinion. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you like the channel. Subscribe to everybody linked in the description box below. Everybody is killing it. Tag GZCL on Instagram for participation in Summon the Gainer 2 will be released in the coming future.